أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله الله أكبر والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد. All praise and thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has created us all and who has prescribed for us fasting as a noble act in a noble month, the month of Ramadan, within which He has also designated a night that is better than 1,000 months. Better than 1,000 months. Brothers and sisters, the blessed month of Ramadan, we are about to enter it. It is just a matter of a few hours more. Before we know it, inshallah, if we live long enough, we'll be there to see it. We'll be there to witness it. We'll see the blessings of Ramadan again, inshallah. Many of us looking forward to it. Can't wait for it to start. And as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina aminu, kutiba alaykum as-siyama kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tantaqun. O you who believe, Psalm, the fasting, it has been prescribed upon you just as it was prescribed upon those before you, upon previous ummahs, so that you may gain taqwa, so that you may gain the consciousness of Allah. Observing these psalms for a few fixed number of days. And then he goes on. And if you are sick or ill, then you can just make up those numbers of days on other days. He's prescribing us a pillar of Islam. A pillar of Islam that we are obligated to do. We must do it. Then Allah is telling us what you gain out of it. The taqwa. You get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And within the same verse, he concludes by saying that he is giving you the relief out of it as well, if you are not able to do it, for one reason or the other, whether it is sickness or travel. Fasting. It is an extremely virtuous act, my dear brothers and sisters. And no one other than Allah wholly knows what reward He is going to give you if you fast. You cannot put a figure to it. I'm going to get this much reward for it. There is no figure to it. Allah alone knows. Allah tells us, as long as you are doing this fasting, O you believers, if you're doing this fasting, it will become a shield from the giver. It will become a mercy for you when you need it. It is a cause of good health for you if you only knew it. Allah is giving you many things through this pillar of Islam. It needs to be performed in a proper manner. You need to be conscious about fasting. Why am I fasting? You need to make sure that it awakens those feelings in your heart. I am getting closer to Allah by doing this fast. It's not going for a waste. I'm doing something that is bringing me closer to Allah. It is taking away the desires of this dunya from my heart. Those feelings need to be awakened. The fasting that you do has to have that effect on your hearts. If it does, if you made the effort that this is so that I'm getting closer to Allah, then you'll see the benefits out of it. You will see the advantages of it. You will see the spiritual benefits. You will see the social, the moral, the health benefits out of it. Don't take it easy. Don't treat it as a month of just it will pass. Something that we need to do. Don't have that attitude towards Ramadan. It's just a month that I have to eat less or eat only at night. Remove that attitude. It is an opportunity to get closer to Allah. That is what you need to be thinking about it as. That is what Allah is telling you. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. So that you can come closer to us, so that we gain piety, so that we gain taqwa. It is for that, nothing else. Why not? Allah, He is the all-merciful. He is the all-knowing. He is the all-kind. He knows what He's talking about. He is your creator. Don't take it easy, my dear brothers and sisters. The month is upon us. The chances of getting great reward is upon us. Grab it with both your hands. And Allah tells us it is going to be easy for the true believers. It is going to be easy for the true believers. And He gives us multiple reasons of why this fasting is going to be easy. He tells us that it is not the first time that He is obligating this duty. You, the Ummah of Muhammad are not the first people who are going to fast. It is just like how Allah has told previous generations. كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِكُمْ. Exactly the same thing that others have done before. So what does that do to you psychologically? It tells you it's not something new. It's not something that people have not done before. Oh, they have done, we can also do. Right? When an act has been performed by somebody else before, it makes it easier for you to do. It's always difficult to do something for the first time. So for this ummah, it is not the first time. Allah is telling us very clearly. This has been done by others before, so be comfortable about it. If you truly believe, you can do it with ease. Be comfortable in this obligation. Treat it with ease. You will be able to do it. Then Allah gives you more comfort. It is only ayyam ma'duda. Only few fixed number of days. Only 29 to 30 days. Few days that you have to fast consecutively and finish quick. We don't look at it as 30 days. No, you don't. How do you look at it? Compare that to the whole year. Compare that to the whole year. What is 30 days in front of 350 days? What is it? Nothing. You remove those 30 days, the 320 days of the year that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you to indulge in the joys, in the desires of the halal that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. Amazing. Allah is so generous. He's saying, go, enjoy, do, eat, drink, whatever you want for 320 days of the year. 30 days, try to bring yourself closer to me. That is a bargain. Good sale value. Why shouldn't we take it? Why shouldn't we take it? Why should you not take it so that you can get 320 days of blessings after that? 30 days to come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The most generous, the most merciful. The ratio is very minimum, my dear brothers and sisters. Just 30 days. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, He is making it permissible. If you are old, if you are sick, if you are traveling, don't have to be forced to be fasting. This is only for somebody who is healthy. Don't have to be forcibly fasting. If you are unable to fast, break that fast. feed a poor person, a needy person for each day of atonement. Or if it is not a terminal illness, if it is a temporary illness, then make up those days on days after the Ramadan. As for those who are probably terminally ill, such people can definitely feed the poor and make up the number of days. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also gives this option of relaxation to the women who are nursing or are pregnant, who fear for their babies. They are allowed not to fast. They can break their fast. They need to just make it up later. So look at the convenience that Allah has given. There is no hard fast rule. It is easy if you look at it that way. You have to start looking at it that way. You have to be welcoming Ramadan with open arms. Let it come. My chance to get closer to my Lord. Fourthly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has made this month of Ramadan a month of worshiping. It is a month in which all forms of worship are practiced. Right? Many ways in which you can increase your reward by doing the worship. You can perform extra prayers. We can perform Taraweeh, Tahajjud. We can make extra dua, extra prayers during the day. Lots and lots of Quran, zikr. You can go for Umrah, do tawaf. You can just obey your parents and get reward. As simple as that. You get extra reward for doing things that are obligatory for a Muslim in the month of Ramadan. Just do it in Ramadan and get double reward. It's like that. Right? Bumper offer. Get extra reward. Go for it. What are you waiting for? Why not you get that reward? If you don't really want the reward, then there is something wrong with us. Either we are not understanding that this is a reward or we don't want it. So don't be foolish enough to let go of the chance. Muslims around the world, all along the globe, worldwide, different origins, different nationalities, rich, poor, everybody is going to come together to worship Allah in this blessed month. You will see Muslims suddenly change. This blessed month is coming for us all to get involved together and intensely worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will see it in villages, you will see it in cities, you will see it in countries, you will see it in every household. Ramadan will start being lived. People are starting to live Ramadan. It's a different way of living, isn't it? Suddenly everybody has time to come and pray for Taraweeh. Right? Suddenly everybody has time as a family to get together and have suhoor. Has time to get together and do iftar. Suddenly you have time that you can finish up the whole Quran. You're getting closer to Ummah. It's a blessed month. Use it. Do that. Get closer to the book of Allah, the Quran, whatever of it that you can recite. Somebody might be very fast in reciting the Quran. Somebody might be a bit slower. That's something. Try what you can. The more the better. If your capacity is a juz a day, do that. If your capacity is just 2 ruku' per day, do that. 2 pages per day, do that. Whatever your capacity is, push your capacities, push to your limits. Recite the Quran as much as you can. Believe me, the reward is going to be unbelievable when we are standing in front of Allah. All your recitation, it will be standing there waiting to say, then I have your reward for those who recited. Amazing. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is so generous. He is so merciful. He has permitted us so many things within Ramadan as well. Right? Because you are fasting only till the time of Maghrib, right? You can eat, you can drink as much as you want post Maghrib. What you want post Maghrib. But don't eat so much that you forget what Ramadan is about. Don't eat so much that you forget what Ramadan is about. Eat enough so that you can stand in prayer again. That is the purpose. When you are at that time of Asr, the stomach starts growling. Don't have to go around saying that I'm feeling it. There's no need to say that. Nobody wants to know. Don't destroy your own ibadah. Don't go around saying that. Have someone. Be patient. And at that point, after Asr, think about those people who live with this life every single day of their lives. They eat twice a day. Majority of the dunya. They eat only twice a day. Alhamdulillah for what you have. You're struggling? Think about them. The purpose of your fast needs to be fulfilled. Think about what you're doing it for. All the hardships that people out there face. If you have 3 meals a day, you are amongst the most richest of the world. You might not assume that because, alhamdulillah, we are sitting here in this city, in this country where we're getting a bit more. But believe me, the one majority of the world is much below you. You're seeing the hardship that our brothers and sisters are going through. Different parts of the world. Struggling. Let alone food. They're struggling for clean water. They're struggling for shelter. They're struggling to have a cloth on their body. They're struggling to live the next day. They don't know whether they will be alive the next day or not. You keep your eyes open. You see the news. This is happening. Are we learning from it? Are we fixing ourselves at least? Are we praying for them? If we fast and do not feel the hunger of our poor brothers and sisters, what use is the fast, my dear brothers and sisters? What use is? If you don't feel it for your own poor brothers and sisters, think about it. May Allah help us to understand. May Allah help us to understand and understand that this Ramadan we need to learn. Every fast that we do, we need to learn. It is a blessing, alhamdulillah. It is an opportunity for us to be praying in the masjid, alhamdulillah, where we have fans and air conditioning on. Alhamdulillah. How many people are there who are as blessed? Do we thank Allah enough? Or are we careless? Are we thankful enough? Brothers and sisters, Ramadan is upon us. Few more hours to go. Time to fix our socks. Time to pull up our socks. Time to get ready. Time to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fasting from the time that it specified till the time that is specified. Nothing beyond. Easy stuff. But the fasting should not be only from food and drink. Let us fast also from the evil habits that we may have. The evil usage of the social media that we might have. the evil tongue that we may be using. Let us fix all of that. Opportunity at hand. Grab it with both hands. Time to change. Time to change. The sooner the better. Fasting was prescribed to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it was made mandatory in the second year of Hijrah. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he passed away, he had fasted for 9 Ramadans. 9 years, so 9 months of Ramadans, Ifana. And throughout that time, he used to constantly tell people about Ramadan. Every year when Ramadan is coming, he used to tell people, this is a blessed time that is coming. Let us get together, let us worship, let us do these things. And when to when? The night, the crescent moon of Ramadan is sighted. Now whether that's tonight or tomorrow, by the will of Allah, whenever it is, we start our Ramadan. We start our Ramadan. So if it is tonight, then it's 29 days of Sha'ban. If it is tomorrow night, it is 30 days of Sha'ban. It's as simple as that. And let the scholars decide when it starts. We focus on our worship. We do not focus on when it is starting, what is happening, why is it happening, why are we fighting. Let us focus on our ibadah. Right? Let the scholars decide when Ramadan starts, and we focus on our ibadah. As a Muslim, we must receive this month with open arms. Greet it, welcome it. Welcome it into your life. Something great is happening in your life. The intention needs to be pure, my brothers and sisters. Don't troop yourself, here comes Ramadan again. Don't be amongst those. No, we don't want that kind of Muslims. What you feel in your heart, Allah knows best. For each of us, Allah knows best. But the nature of our hearts, we ourselves can change. Make sure you are happy. Make sure you're welcoming Ramadan, a blessed month, a month of Allah that Allah is blessing us with. Be very happy about it. Start worshipping. You know, when shop owners, they get very excited, festival time. Coming here, we have to earn a lot. Let's get excited as Muslims, same way. Ramadan is coming, I'm going to earn a lot. What are you going to earn? Rewards? Rewards. You might not physically see it, but it's piling up, inshallah, in your akhirah. You're going to see it. So get excited about it. Get excited about those rewards. You might be a sports fan. Matches are coming, I need to watch. You get excited when the match happens. Right? Ramadan is coming, get excited. It's about to happen. Same excitement. Can you bring it in? Can let's try and bring that same excitement of a sports match and Ramadan comes. If not more, at least let's try to equate it. Equal to how much excited you get about a match. Can you do that? As Muslims, we should. We must. We must worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must gain the profits that this Ramadan is going to give us. Those profits are more important than the profits that a shopkeeper can earn. Those profits, those benefits are more important than any pleasure that we may get from watching a cricket match. Much more important, my dear brothers and sisters. The Ramadan is upon us. The blessings of it are upon us. Few days to fast. When we are entering it, let's be there. Let's open our arms and receive it with the best of ways. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to fast in the best of ways in this upcoming month. May He help us to worship in the best of ways. May He help us to recite the Quran as much as we can in this blessed month. May He open the doors of heaven for us as we get into this month. May He help us and make sure that we avoid those sins that because he has tied up the shaitan, let us make sure that we are not the shaitans ourselves and continue to do our evil deeds. Restrict them as much as you can, because the biggest shaitans are chained up, my dear brothers and sisters. May Allah help us with all of that. Wa akhiru da'wana, and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. We break us so much.